Hi guys, here's another page in my December Memories pocket page notebook. Now, I've got this photo here, which is probably the worst photo ever taken. It's super grainy, it's badly lit, it's not in focus, and it's probably one of the most special photos that I have. This is a photo of me and my sister with our granddad, and this was the last December that we had with him before he passed away, and is actually the last time I saw him alive. So it is one of my most meaningful photos, and it definitely had to go into this notebook. I've grabbed a couple of the more masculine papers from my December Dreams kit, including the wood grain paper, which I thought was appropriate for my granddad because he was a carpenter. And I've just matched that with one of the teal stripe papers. And I'm going to put my photo on this right side here, but I just wanted to back it with just a little bit of white paper, just to give it a bit of a border on that wood grain paper. So I'm just sticking that down there, and I'm going to use some of the labels from the kit to create some journaling spots for this page. There isn't a lot to say about this photo, but the few words that I do want to put down, I'm going to use the labels for. I grabbed that wee heart banner flag. I'm going to staple that to the top. So kept the more masculine tones for the actual papers, but for all of these words and journaling spots, I'm going to use some of the warmer tones. So I'm going to line the papers up and just put my first label at the top of the photo. And so that's basically how I'm going to put my labels and words on. So on a diagonal from the top banner at the top and all the way down to the bottom right hand corner. So I'm just spreading those out across the page and going to glue them down. Just a mix of labels and the words, so that's why I'm just flapping about trying to work out where I'm going to put everything. And trying to keep the colours sort of mixed up too. So I've got a red label and a strip of red words, then I've got the more corally coloured label and the corally words, and the brighter pink label and words as well. So I'm just trying to spread those out across the two pages. Now on this page I'm going to stamp out my title using the Victoria Alpha from Kelly Stamps, and I had tested it luckily with my Memento dye ink first, and it wasn't quite dark enough for my liking, so I went and grabbed some of my VersaFine ink, and that just gives it a much blacker impression. Otherwise I would have had to try and double stamp it, and that could have got messy really quickly. So I'm just stamping out our last, and what I wanted to put was December, but I'm definitely not going to be able to spell out December in one word across this page with this alpha. It is just slightly too large. So instead I grabbed the No Peeking stamp set from Kelly Stamps, which actually has a December stamp on it, so that I can spell out December all on one line. And again, I'm just stepping those down from the top left to bottom right to match those labels. And now I can just add in just a tiny little bit of journaling on those little labels. I could very easily have started adding a few more embellishments, maybe some enamel dots or something like that, but I really did just want to keep the focus on the photo on this page and just keep it as simple as I could. I'm just going to need to trim down this right side just a little bit to fit it into the pocket, and because it was quite fat, because I'd sort of triple layered that photo, so it didn't trim very well with my trimmer. I trim it a little bit more with my scissors and pop that into the pocket there, and then again on the left side I'm just going to use some double-sided tape just to stick that onto the pocket page notebook. I'm so pleased with how this page turned out. It just is such a special photo to me, and I'm glad I've got it in this notebook with all the rest of my December memories. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!